Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my heavenly babies. So, I'm just coming in quick to show you what I did with my beautiful Octavia. I got this baby from my friend almost 2 years ago. This December will be 2 years. When I got her, she was a peeling baby. Her paint was peeling and it just continued to peel pretty bad. So, whoever had done her painting didn't seal her good. So, she was peeling pretty bad. I decided to paint over her peeling and she looked pretty decent. I'm going to throw up a picture of before and after. I'll show you a few of the photographs of the peeling, and then I'll show you the before and after. Now, she was very beautiful, but one day, like I explained, I was over at my brother's, and it was one of those types of sunsets where it looked kind of red out. So she looked a little bit more red, and my brother had asked, why is she so red? And I said, what do you mean? She's not. But the sun going down like that did make her look more red. And my husband said in the car, she kind of is red. And so I thought maybe I need to strip her and start over because she started off a lighter baby. And I did want her to have more flush tones and be more flushy and just, more than the light color she was. But I was thinking that I should strip her and just keep her more of a light baby. Being a baby around 3 months old, she wouldn't be that newborn red she was, even though it was beautiful. But I thought I will strip her. But as I was stripping her, she ended up, being very hard to strip with sandpaper. So I was doing some studying and watching some videos on stripping babies. There's Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Hi. Say hi to everyone. But anyways, I was watching videos on stripping silicone, and I had saw one video on a lady that was doing it with an adrenaline tool. I hope I'm saying that right. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I thought, well, that would be perfect. It was just coming right off her baby. But remember, her baby would have only had a few layers of paint because silicone, you really don't have to do a lot of layers compared to like a vinyl baby. You can do so many more layers on a vinyl baby. You can do, tons of layers. But a silicone, you don't want too many. And I had a lot of layers of paint on her that kind of gave her more of a texture too. But anyways, so I started using this tool and it was working out. But at the end, because it was so many layers, I started to kind of, tear out some of her silicone. Nothing bad throughout the body. It was a little bit throughout the body, but it was the face. I had damaged her eye and her forehead and like where it needed to be filled in. And I had gotten some fill in, but I didn't get a thickener with it or anything. I didn't know about any of that or just figured, oh, I could do it without it. I did it with, believe it or not, I did psych paint instead of silicone. And I should have used silicone in that. But regardless, I still think there would have been that extra layer that would have overlapped like that. And it overlapped and it looked so bad. And I thought, what am I going to do? I was devastated. So I did a video on it showing, this is my boo-boo baby now. And I said, please be nice, everybody. I did not do this on purpose. Jaden was telling me you should be proud of yourself because not many people will take on a challenge like that. But being an artist, I wanted to. I am a painting artist, not a silicone artist, but I wanted to try. And he said, you got to be proud of yourself, and she's not that bad. You guys have seen many videos, and it's hard for you guys to see. But right now, I'm going to show you a before picture of what her eye actually really looked like, what I'm talking about, where you can really see that overlay, and it damaged one of her eyes. Even the little crease coming down in there kind of damaged it. And then, of course, her forehead. And to me, I was just looking at it like maybe it looked like a scab. It looked like a baby that was born with like a defect, maybe, a baby that had a reaction to a medication. I was trying to come up with ways to embrace this, but it just was so hard for me. And so I was talking to my friend Michelle, and she works with silicone, but she said, well, let me practice some more. Maybe I can figure something out, take her in after a while and fix it. But Angel, it's never going to be smooth. You're never going to get that smoothness around the eye like that in the forehead. And no silicone artist really want to take in a baby that's, been damaged. They don't want to. They'd rather pour a whole new baby. Well, we don't even know the sculptor of this baby. She came out of Mexico, is all that Jaden was told, was never given a birth certificate or a authenticity. She is authentic, though, because I've already seen her on In Love with Reborns about 7 years ago. She was rooting one. And so it is an authentic baby, authentic sculpt. I just don't know who. And Jackie doesn't remember. It was so long ago. And so I just thought, what am I going to do? So Michelle and I were racking our brain, and she goes, I'll take her in one day and see if I can fix her, but it'll never, ever be, perfect. And I thought, well, there's got to be another way. And when I showed Michelle a picture up close, Michelle and I were racking our brain, and she was saying, different ideas. And then all of a sudden I said, oh my gosh, I know what I can do to make this baby beautiful. And what I did to her is actually called Beautiful on line. It's babies that are born with a certain, thing that happens. I love babies with flaws, with blemishes, with birthmarks, with moles, milk spots. I love all of that on a baby. I think it gives it character and realism. And so what I wanted to do, I was kind of looking up different ways of different things on babies, different flaws and different things that happen. And when I found this, I messaged Michelle and she said, oh my gosh, Angel, that would be so beautiful. Now, I know this isn't going to be for everybody, and you're probably going to be like, whoa, I can't believe you did that. And some of you probably won't. But I just ask that you please be kind. I love her more than even before. Even when I first got her, she was never perfect because she had the peeling and all that. But I'm talking about her silicone was perfect. I think she's more perfect now than even then. I love what I did. And I just think she turned out so pretty. And I am now embracing it even more. And I like her even more, what I did. Now, remember, this is something that does happen to us as we're born. Sometimes it goes away. Sometimes it's there for life. But I just love it. So I will uncover her now and show you what I did. And I hope that you guys are kind and think what I did was a really great idea as of what you seen that photograph, what I was able to do to take, this idea over that to make it look like the realistic of what this is called. And I'll say it after I pull the blanket off, what it is. And you're going to agree. A lot of you will agree. Yeah, that, definitely is something that can definitely happen to a baby. And you gave it more realism. And yeah, that was really probably the only thing you could do since I can't get a silicone artist to fix this baby. And I've just been searching and searching, and it's really hard. Even if I could, it would have probably taken me ages to find it. And so I thought, well, I could do this. And this can be taken off because it was just done with paint. So it can be taken off. So it's not something that's permanent. This can be taken off. Again, she could be stripped. If I ever did find somebody who could fix it, but I don't want them to. I really love what I did to her. So now let me go ahead and show you guys. And then I'm going to do a picture of the before and after. I will either throw it up there on the screen, and then I'll do photographs at the end of her. But 1, 2, 3. The new and improved, beautiful Octavia Madison. Look at that, you guys. She has what's called the vascular birthmark. Let me throw up a section of babies with it and how it says 33 beautiful baby's birthmark. Now you see what I did there? I also gave her eyelashes and eyebrows, and I will be rooting her head as well with that color. It's a kind of a reddish brown, but look at you guys. Now it looks like that vascular birthmark. You know what I was talking about where I showed you that photograph of the overlay of that and then right here? But now look it. I enhanced it. Took something that I didn't want enhanced and I enhanced it. Isn't she stunning? And I did it to be realistic where you have the parts of the face where you see the skin and then it's the red. It's darker red tones in some spots, lighter in others as I went around her. But yeah, she has that vascular birthmark. And then I sealed her with silicone velvet because she was never sealed with silicone velvet. I did add more flesh tones to her, as you see. She is more fleshy. I probably should have showed you guys all of that. I did add more. I got a photograph of it. I got a photograph before and after. But that's the most important to me was that. Look at her, you guys. Isn't she stunning? Look at those eyelashes and eyebrows. She is so pretty. She's prettier than ever. I even enhanced her lip color because that was so light. I realized when I was doing it, it was so light, it almost looked like her lips were blue. It didn't look good. So I enhanced the lips and everything. And now I just think she is the most perfect, beautiful baby with her vascular birthmark. And now I don't see that as a flaw anymore. Now I see her perfect. If you see what I'm saying, that is what babies get. Now look at the photographs I had put up of the babies and Octavia. This is real life. This really happens. And isn't she gorgeous, you guys? There are so many people out there that actually do that with silicone. They'll give a baby like the cleft palate. They'll give a baby, make a two-headed baby, dwarfism. I did a baby that's albino. So you have like diseases, you have syndromes, you have like the albino baby is a pigment loss in the skin. That's why they're so light. So babies can be born, with those flaws. Now, before, what she had could have been the same thing, but I wanted to enhance it. You know what I mean? Because to me, it just still didn't look right. But isn't she gorgeous? I hope you guys find her as gorgeous as I do. I know it's not for everybody. Everybody wants there's not everybody. There's some people out there that like a flawless baby. But in reality, is any of us, flawless? No. We're all born with different things. I have a birthmark on my arm I was born with and still have it. And, and I love it. And I love giving birthmarks, moles, different things to babies. But come on, isn't she stunning with that? Doesn't that look so realistic now that this was like a baby born with that vascular birthmark? And I love it. I love my Octavia. She's still number one, will always be number one. And there isn't nothing you can do to make this baby ugly. That's what me and my husband were saying. Nothing. This baby is just such a beautiful baby. And there ain't nothing you can do to make her ugly. And I think what I did is enhanced her and made her even more beautiful. Isn't she just stunning? Look at her, you guys. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I'm so in love with her. I really am. And if you see any white in here, you guys, that's because I haven't rinsed off the silicone velvet. I like to leave it on her. So that's just a little bit of the powder residue. But other than that, isn't she just stunning? Wasn't that a great idea, you guys, to take something that was a mistake, a boo-boo, and enhance it? Now she's no longer a boo-boo. It's a baby born with a vascular birthmark over the side of the face. Sometimes it could be the whole face. Sometimes it's a jet black birthmark over the whole face. Sometimes you can have this vascular over the whole body. It's just something that can happen. But I think she is stunning and beautiful, and I love her, and I'm so happy with the way it turned out. I really am. And like I said, you'll get to see before and after photos because I did add more painting to her. I gave her a little bit more fleshy to the hands, the feet, the arms, just a little bit more because she was quite light because I was, really disappointed when I painted her. I was really sad and just did a quick paint job. But now she is my beautiful, beautiful baby born with a vascular birthmark. And I love it. I love it. And then when I added the eyebrows and the eyelashes, the eyebrows and the eyelashes helped fill in the spot that got ruined on this eye. And then I'll be rooting her head with that same color hair through the fall and winter. So she'll have a whole head of hair because she is considered a 3-month-old. But isn't she gorgeous? Love little Miss Octavia. And I hope you guys really think what I did was a great idea to fix what was wrong with her. Look at when you're just looking at her, how that looks so realistic. And, we all got to embrace those beautiful babies that are born with birthmarks, defects, flaws. Again, none of us are flawless. We all, are beautiful in the sight of God. And we need to just remember that. But I am so pleased with the way she turned out. I'm serious, you guys. I am more happy now with her look than when I got her and she was just peeling. Just her paint was peeling, but her silicone was perfect. Now I think she looks more real and more beautiful. And I hope you guys do as well. So little Miss Beautiful Octavia will blow you guys a kiss. Mwah. And she knows that mommy loves her so much and that she's the most beautiful girl ever. I love you guys. Mwah. Throw you out a kiss too. But remember, God loves you the most. And I did do a lot of praying about this. And I really believe through me and Michelle, who also is a Christian, we were racking our brain and praying about it. And, with her help, we came up with an idea together. I did come up with the vascular idea, but she did mention something about, is there a way you could do like a birthmark or something? And I decided to do this. So I hope you guys love her. And remember, God loves you the most. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload.